For as long as the stock market isn't the economy, cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin aren't the economy as well. There were approximately $3 trillion in total market capitalization for all cryptocurrencies as of last fall. A market capitalization of nearly $1.3 trillion has been erased as prices have fallen precipitously since then. Compared to its November peak, the price of Bitcoin has fallen by more than half as of this writing on Thursday morning. Who are the victims of the current financial crisis, and what are the long-term consequences for the economy? A few unsettling echoes of the subprime crisis of the early 2000s are beginning to emerge. Due to the small size of the cryptocurrency market, there is no threat to the banking system from this technology. A growing body of evidence shows that those who understand crypto have a higher risk of harm than those who don't. I don't understand the hype surrounding cryptography. From Apple Pay to Google Pay, there are a variety of digital payment options available. Many common payment methods don't check to see if the assets you're transferring are actually yours. The use of complicated coding is said to eliminate the need for third parties in the use of cryptocurrencies. Critics wonder why this is necessary 13 years after Bitcoin was introduced, and claim that crypto is an expensive and inconvenient way to perform tasks that could have been done more easily in other ways. Word salad is the most common response, in my opinion. Transaction fees in El Salvador, where Bitcoin has only been recognized as legal tender for a few short months, are skyrocketing for those who use the currency. Cryptocurrency's futuristic look and familiar gold bug anxieties about government inflation make it a good marketing strategy. Investors who are afraid of missing out on big gains are also enticed to participate. It's because of this that cryptocurrency has become a significant asset class, even though no one knows what it is. The cryptocurrency market, on the other hand, recently went into freefall. It is possible for it to return to its former glory, as it has in the past. Prices, on the other hand, have fallen to their lowest point in history. Is there anyone who won? There are alarming echoes here of the subprime catastrophe 15 years ago. It is unlikely that cryptocurrency will cause a financial catastrophe on a global scale. Losses of $1.3 trillion represent only about 6% of the U.S. GDP, a much smaller blow than the fall in home values caused by the burst of the housing bubble. To put it another way, even though Bitcoin mining is bad for the environment, it was a minor contributor to the Great Recession in comparison to what happened when the housing market collapsed. Despite this, there are still deaths. Who or what are these people? With the exception of wealthy, college-educated whites who invest in other high-risk assets like equities, crypto investors appear to be more diverse. NORC research found that more than half of the cryptocurrency investors identify as non-white. Cryptocurrency investment is becoming increasingly popular, particularly among people of color and those from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, according to recent reports. According to NORC, cryptocurrencies are opening up investment opportunities for a broader range of investors. It's hard to forget the days when subprime mortgage lending was touted as a way of bringing home ownership benefits to previously underserved populations. Many borrowers, it turned out, had no idea what they were getting themselves into. In response to the growing number of financial dangers, former Federal Reserve official Ned Gremlick famously asked, "Why are the most dangerous credit products sold to the least sophisticated borrowers?" Later in the speech, he said, "The question is self-explanatory." Household ownership declined sharply after the bubble burst. When it comes to the most volatile investments, cryptocurrencies are as risky as they come. Cryptocurrencies may be useful for more than just money laundering and tax evasion, according to some. In other words, perhaps the skyrocketing prices of Bitcoin and its competitors, despite the fact that most people have no idea what they're doing with them, point to something more than just a bubble. Investors, on the other hand, are free to ignore the doubters. To make a sound investment decision, these investors must be able to bear the potential losses if the doubters are correct. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Regulations, in my opinion, fail to protect consumers from financial products that no one could understand, and many vulnerable families may be forced to pay the price for this oversight in years to come.